right. Well, welcome to Chop It Up. My name is Kevin, host of the podcast. If this is your first time here, we're wondering where you have been. This is the place where we have conversations, the barbershop conversations that brothers have all across the country, all day, every day. We bring them online for your entertainment, your enjoyment, and just because we can. So I've introduced myself. I'll let the brothers introduce themselves, and we will jump into it today.
Tari Watkins, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Looking forward to being with my fellas today. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Darian Lewis, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know why I was about to say my city first. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Happy to be here as always.
As always. All right. So real quick, for those that are on now, there is in the description, you should find the link to our YouTube channel. We are going to be probably by the end of this month switching completely over to YouTube. So make sure that you go over there, subscribe, because you do not want to miss our upcoming episodes that we do every Tuesday, or at least the Tuesdays that we can. So because life happens. All right. All right. So this one's going to be a fun one, but let's kick off just talking about somebody's president. I don't know if he's your president. I know he's not my president. Donald Trump.
Former president, you mean?
Former president, yes.
Gotcha.
But you know how that's my president. Okay. So former president Donald J. Trump was
let's get it. Let's make sure we're talking about the right one.
Yeah,
right.
Not Junior, although he's got his own issues.
He's got his own issues.
Yes, he does.
Not Ivanka, who seems like she may have at least stopped sipping some of the Kool-Aid and says that she doesn't want to have too much to do with her dad right now. So we'll see. But Donald J. Trump, was it 44? Was he the 40 or 45?
Yeah, 45.
45? 45.
I thought he was 45.
40 something. So anyway,
yeah,
y'all
45, I think. 45, yeah.
So he was not convicted. It was basically he was found liable.
Right.
Basically sexual assault as well as defamations to the tune of $5 million from something that happened back in 1996.
Right.
So we always
they're probably going to just cut that check.
Talk about it.
Yeah, they're probably just going to cut that check and move on.
Probably.
Yeah,
I would think so.
Because I'm just thinking legal fees. You know, you could you know, if you just got a chip on your shoulder to try and get that undone. Yeah, they're going to stroke that check and keep pushing.
Yeah, they're going to keep rolling.
Yeah,
because the legal fees alone will rack up that $5 million going for an appeal
easily.
Yeah, because at this point, you can say that you didn't do it all you want, but then courts is coming after you.
Yeah, a jury of your peers is you've been weighed, you've been measured, you've been found wanting.
And they did it quick too.
Yes,
they were like, all right, let's get back in this jury room. You agree? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and write it down.
It was quick.
Let's turn this in.
I'm sure they were probably like, the form was probably like, does anybody disagree?
Let's just start with that first.
Let's start there. Does anybody actually have an issue?
It's the same mentality. Okay, baby, where do you not want to go eat? That's the question. Not where do you want to go eat. Right. Where do you not want to go? Let's get those out the way first.
Hold on.
That's
wisdom. I'm about to write that down. That's wisdom.
Hey,
I've never used that. Where do you not want to go?
It's not fail proof, but it's got a pretty high conversion rate. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Where do you not want to go? Because if I say Chinese, I don't want Chinese. Okay, Mexican, I don't want Mexican. Hey, yes, it is a struggle.
The one that I don't understand is wherever you pick, that's where we'll go. And then I say, okay, let's go to Olive Garden. I don't want to tell you.
So here now, my wife is fairly. There are two things that she's almost always up for.
Okay,
breakfast.
That's true.
And Mexican food.
Okay.
So as long as we got like a Denny's or a Snooze or something, or IHOP, or brunch, because we're doing this brunch thing now. We hit brunch every time we can, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Nice.
Listen, brunch is a nice thing.
Hey, they got some places that be killing it.
And then we got one that, We got one here in Phoenix that just opened up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think you told us about this one, didn't you?
I think I did. It was
It's
so
okay.
we try and support the culture, right? You try
Well,
and
it's
support the community.
Yes.
You
Yes.
try and support.
Yes.
I
Yes.
never saw so much baby hair. Every woman there had the baby hair just curled around.
It was
Sunday after church, but the attire was Saturday night at 2:00 in the morning. The music was too loud where I couldn't have a conversation with the people that I was with, my wife and my son. And they served us. So I was like, okay, you know what? We waited an hour and a half for this. They just opened up. I'm gonna give them grace. I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt.
Right.
We're gonna go in here. We're gonna have food, what have you. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna order like the seafood lovers brunch special, right? So it's like supposed to be catfish, French toast, eggs, something else, right? Bruh.
Sounds good.
Sounds good in theory. They gave me like a catfish nugget and tender.
They gave you Captain D's. They were the Long John Silver's.
It don't even sound like Captain D's.
Some Gordon's Fisherman's. Some
camps. Here's the thing. Here's the other clue that we had kind of before we got in there. They were running like across the street to McDonald's to get ice because they didn't have their ice machine, I guess, fully set up or anything. So they were running back, bringing bags of ice.
Not a good sign.
I kid you not.
That is not a good sign.
So after paying $35 for basically the seafood lovers brunch special, my wife and I were like, yeah, we recognize that restaurants have, opening jitters. Not everything goes according to plan day one, week one, what have you. We ain't going back. Sorry. We're not going back.
I get it.
So anyway, yes, LaToya, so y'all need us to give y'all options and we finally pick, y'all ladies finally pick one. That's kind of how it works.
Well, that's okay. We've tried that many a time. Darian, I see your face. Oh yeah, it gets to a point where we're like, just pick. Just pick. Yeah, we're not running it down.
Here's the thing, and I've done that. I've done that, Tori, with backlash.
Oh yeah, I know. Trust me.
Well, you're the man. This is your idea. You're supposed to be leading.
Darian, there comes a point I'm willing just to take the L at that point. I'm hungry. I need to eat. As Kia said, my stomach is eating up my backbone right now.
Listen.
So yeah, I'm just
listen. I have gotten to the point at sometimes where I'll just drive. And I'll just be driving and I know where I'm going. And so of course here comes the question. Where are we going? You will know when we get there. Yeah.
It was cheesecake, wasn't it?
Yeah. No.
For those of you that don't know, no, never mind. I'll leave it alone. Just a little.
Just a smidge short of completely petty. Just a smidge short.
Not full tilt, just
not
smidge,
full, just a smidge short.
Give me a P. Give me an E.
Hey!
I'm petty all the time.
I love it.
Yes.
But yeah, that comes. Listen, at that point, there's nothing that you can do. There's nothing that you can do that is not going to have a repercussion. Okay.
Nothing.
So at that point, you just choose. You go ahead and go, baby, you want to eat? Eat. You don't want to eat? You can watch me and we can talk. Whatever you want to do.
I'm not getting to that point.
I'm not doing that. Listen.
I'm not getting
I've
to
learned.
that point. No.
Married? Almost married.
Listen, as long as you stay in the genre of what they want, right? Of what the ladies want. If you can figure out kind of what they perpetually have a taste for. Now, that doesn't always work, right? Sometimes you do have to find something else, right? But I know pretty much we can at least start with breakfast or Mexican.
Start somewhere. You gotta
And
have
then
a
if you don't
start.
have a taste for that, then because my wife is pescatarian, then it's like, okay, where can we go find some fish or some
Yeah,
seafood
some fish
or
or
a
shrimp or
vegetarian
whatever.
option?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
in all honesty, in our relationship, probably it's sometimes more me just because it's like, what do I have a taste for? Right. Because
Right.
that for me varies.
It does
Sometimes I
vary.
don't feel like Mexican.
I'll give you that. It does vary.
Interesting. Yeah. I try to have a pre at this point, I try to have a game plan. So I'm strategic. I rarely ask anymore. It just
Just
things
go.
does not work. Yeah. No, you just have it planned out. You know,
Right.
if you already have a plan, what I've discovered is there are many women who, okay, you've got a plan. Whether I had a taste for something or not, you've actually thought this through.
Yeah.
I won't follow your lead. Now, if
Right.
you don't have a plan, that's where
different.
to me
That's
the back and forth kind of goes through. Yeah, like what you in the mood for? Because I hadn't really thought about it, and
Right.
I'm down for whatever. But
Right.
yeah, that's where any place you pick. Okay, well, let's go. And of course I'll be petty too. Okay, then we're going to Burger King. Are you serious?
So I've done that many a time.
So pick.
Hey.
You told me to pick. All right, fine. We're going to Sonic.
Like
what?
I said, married, almost married.
Well, you may not be able to do Burger King too much more because they're starting to close them down. I think they said over the next couple of years, next year or two, they're going to close about 400 Burger Kings.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Wow.
So
wow.
Kind of like Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yep.
They closing too.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Well, if you cannot create an experience anymore, and what I'm seeing is there are a lot of places that they don't know how to create an experience. To me, that's the only way you're going to draw people back in. We've gotten very, very comfortable with not going.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you got to give me a reason to get to slide up in there, because there are
Right.
still places where even if you're just out and about doing your thing, errands or what have you, you'll slide into a place because it's there. You feel a sense of experience. You know what I mean? So yeah. There's a lot of places that just they didn't have to, because they were the only choice or the best choice for what they served, and it was just the culture to go. And it's no longer a cultural norm to go.
Right. Yeah. Saturdays, McDonald's used to be packed. Kids, families,
especially yeah.
Not anymore. Yeah. It's not
Well,
that way anymore.
It also, I think, is not just, as Patrick mentioned, just the experience, but I think also just people are a little more selective, especially about what they're putting in their body. And so McDonald's at least has tried to do salads. I don't know that Burger King has really pushed salads.
They tried and then they dropped it.
Right.
They literally went after that. They literally went the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys remember that season where they went extra big for a while.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Extra big, extra calories,
Yep.
extra. Yeah, I mean, they were really trying to play that up. Then that completely backfired.
Right.
And I think they're at this point, they just don't know what strategy to take.
Yeah. And
So-
Carlos just made a really good point. People want real food. Not saying that McDonald's and Burger King aren't real food, but food that come from, the heart and fresh veg. I mean, that's why we have so many people like Carlos out there to have carts or food trucks and putting that stuff out there. And if you're in Oklahoma City, Midwest City area, Tio Caso's Puerto Rico Kitchen. Look him up. Carlos Rivera. Yes. Hey, don't hate on Hardee's though, Sean from the South. Don't hate on Hardee's. Come on now. We don't go to Hardee's for experience or for presence.
No,
Or
you go to Hardee's.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
For a
there are
burger
some
the size
places,
of your head.
right.
Exactly.
Like if I'm going to do a burger, Five Guys is probably one of my top choices.
Ooh, they so proud though, man. I used to love Five Guys.
In-N-Out is extremely overrated and trash to me.
I wouldn't call it trash, but it is overrated. Yes.
what's really great about In-N-Out? Their fries are mid.
First of all,
Burgers are mid.
I didn't say it was great. I'm just saying they're not trash. That there is a fine line.
I may have gone a little overboard in saying trash, but
Yeah.
they're of the outside of Burger King and McDonald's, which I don't particularly care for too much anyway.
Right.
But outside of them, of like what I would say like Smash Burger, Five Guys.
Oh yeah, In-N-Out compared
Whataburger.
to Smash Burger, Five Guys, it's not
In-N-Out's like,
I think it's more nostalgia for a lot of people than actually good stuff. So
Well,
yes, I know that In-N-Out has real fries, but they could put a little seasoning on them. Sorry.
Well, they throw it all on the burger.
Right.
So much salt on those burgers, it's crazy.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked when I was still eating In-N-Out, that I liked about In-N-Out was that they did the lettuce wrap. Now I did like that. Which others had tried to do that, but I haven't found anyone else that does that. So, but I stopped eating burgers altogether anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only thing that when I found that they did that and they did it pretty decently, that's all I went there for. Yeah.
Right.
So, all right. So we kind of went down a path because we started talking about
my bad.
No worries. Well,
from Trump to trash burgers.
Yeah. Listen, how do you
get
what is that? 6 degrees of separation?
Always a segue. Always a segue. Yes.
Well, there's been a running theme.
What's that?
Trash.
Wow. Yeah.
Give me a P. Give me a E. Give me a T. T-Y. I'm petty all the time.
Hey!
All right.
Speaking of trash,
we need a badge.
By the way, if this is your first time checking us out, we will have fun sometimes just saying petty things.
Just petty.
Just petty.
Just petty.
Yep.
I have here. I'll save my pettiness for a little later. Maybe we'll see.
Where's Dylan Brooks playing at? Speaking of trash, where's he at now?
Right now, he might not even be G League. He might be in like the W League.
Ouch.
Are there rumors of him going like international or something like that?
He might have to.
Somebody will pick him up. Somebody will pick him up.
Somebody will get him.
Somebody will pick him up.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's in the league.
Go your role.
He's not going to command big money. It's his year.
No.
He'll get a deal, but it just won't be a major.
It'll be a sympathy sign.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, we got you. Whoever gets him knows that they can get him cheap. They know this.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to prove himself. So if you're not a scorer, then work on defense. And I mean, he's apparently supposed to be a really good defensive player. But
so you mean LeBron's gonna have him signed?
Probably.
That would be hilarious.
Probably.
That would be funny.
Don't think those conversations are not being had.
Yeah, because I mean, if you think about it, LeBron has already played with Lance Stevenson and played with Patrick Beverly.
Bat Bev,
both of them were, kind of like
nemesis. Yep.
Yeah. So who knows? All right.
He's not going to keep his mouth closed. We already know this.
Well, the fact that your team that you just played for says under no circumstances will we bring you back, that would cause me to shut up for a little while.
You think?
Listen,
he may not though. He may not. I'm just saying, he may not. You never know.
We'll see. That's probably the best. We'll see, because somebody could actually say the exact opposite. If you really want to show like you got some cojones,
right?
keep talking.
Right.
True.
Right.
Keep talking. So the question at the end of the day is, where is he going to land? And when he lands there, is he going to do the work necessary, to really gain some respect? Because at this point, right now, there's just it doesn't matter what you say, or if you talk or if you shut up. Right now, we just don't have the respect for you.
No, now there's going to be action. There's going to have to be action.
You
have to see it.
You've got to show up, bro.
Yeah.
If you get another shot at this, you got to show up. And if you don't, just have a seat. Let the grown men play the sport.
And it's not like he did something that it isn't normally done anyway. I mean, players do this all the time. But
better players do it all the time.
Better players, and it's not usually to the caliber of player that as he did with LeBron.
Right.
It's not usually that type of
bro. Shut up and defend. Just shut up and defend. You know,
right.
At this point, just shut up and defend. Prove it with your feet. Prove it with your hands.
Yes.
You know, other than that, if you thought you were going to get in that man's head,
that would be like me saying I'm about to out preach Bishop Jakes.
Wait. In his face.
Right. Right. Standing on stage at the Potter's House, I'm saying I'm about to out preach Bishop Jakes.
That's like Kevin saying, until you can bring 120 to the altar, don't talk to me. That's literally like Kev saying that to TD Jakes. Until you bring 175,000 to the arena, I don't want to see you. Don't talk to me. Yeah, no, it's not going to happen. That's
not happening.
No. No.
Oh, hilarious. Right.
So
right.
No.
So yeah.
Free agency should be a little interesting this year. As we kick off playoffs, or as the playoffs get finished up, it'll be interesting, to say the least.
So should Jokic have been suspended? That's the question.
No.
I don't think so either. That's just me personally. I don't think so.
But Embiid did stomp on old boy's head.
You know, I didn't see it though. I haven't seen it yet.
Embiid did step.
Was it a Draymond stomp?
It wasn't.
Or was it?
It didn't look as bad as Draymond stomp did. But
I mean, Draymond was. I wasn't talking about that was a pre-praise break stomp. I mean, he was like, he was ready.
Make me clap my hands. Make me do my dance. Stomp.
Hey, that's it. That was a pre-praise break stomp.
GP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, we got church. We ain't going nowhere. Yep, that's it. only thing Draymond needed was this,
bro.
And that was it. That was it,
bro.
It would have been over.
He was headed that direction.
Yes, he was. It was. Hey, it wasn't far from it. Trust me.
He was headed that direction.
But no, Jokic should not have been suspended. I think it was inconsequential. It wasn't.
I agree. Well, and the owner had some culpability in that.
True.
I mean, he literally tried to keep him from getting the ball and yanked it. And the owner even was like, and he flopped at the same time.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, come on, man.
Well, the owner even was like, look, it's not worthy of being suspended over. Don't do that. Because
it's not.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about the owner. He knew what was going on because he used to play, but he played at Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
He played under Izzo. He played on that championship team with Mateen Cleaves, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah. So it ain't like the man don't know and understand basketball. He knew what he was doing. He knew what was going on. So he knew that if he flopped enough, he could probably get him kicked out the game. He ain't stupid. He knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Man, yeah. They've got to have acting classes in these physical.
At least work on timing of the flop. Yeah. Let's get that timing down. That 1.9 second delay in a flop, it's not going to work. It's got to be more. It's got to be more of a 0.4, 0.5. Yeah, you got to be a little quicker with it, bro.
Right.
You got to be exactly.
That's how you do it.
Remember that commercial?
Everybody looking.
That old man dangling the dollar on the fish. The fishing pole. Like, oh, you got to be quicker than that. I mean, that's literally what it is. You got to be quicker than that if you want to flop to make it believable. You got to be. Just talk to LeBron. He's got it down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we won't talk about that. Speaking of acting,
we will. Don't play.
Oh,
I'm
being nice today.
It's just too early in the show. We got stuff to cover.
Nice we got a lot. We're not even halfway through yet, Kev.
No, we got stuff to cover.
At this statement when you can't hold to it,
bro. Don't do yourself like that. Don't set yourself up. Yeah.
Nah. Hey, Darian, over under. Which one is it? We can take wages, right? We can take a wager
Oh
right
my
now.
God. He gonna get it in. He gonna get it in.
You already
because-
know.
I'm sure I will find a place to get it in.
Of course you will.
Yes.
Kevin, at this point, it's not even intentional, brother.
No, it just happens.
It's just like a garage door opens for Kevin. And Kevin's like,
out of the abundance of the heart,
I gotta walk through.
Exactly.
I got to. I just gotta.
I don't. I'm not being true to myself. I gotta walk
man,
through. Come on, bro.
We don't want you having nightmares and can't sleep.
Regret.
Because you didn't let that out. You waking up Tarsha talking about llama. Oh, wait.
By the way, if you are new to the show, I have coined a phrase, and this may be where I start my pettiness. But I've coined a phrase as it relates to LeBron.
We pulled him in.
For those of you that have never heard the show, never watched us before, what have you, I don't know if you know this, but I'm not really a big LeBron fan at all. And so, but I did want to at least give him his place in the NBA. He's not the GOAT. He's never been, in my opinion, the GOAT. He was in the conversation. I'll give him that, but he kept finding ways to excuse himself from the conversation. But I was like, okay, you got Kobe, who's the Black Mamba. You got Jordan, who is the GOAT. Where is LeBron James? Because I can't even really call him King James. It fits because, we think about, it fits as far as KJV, King James Version, what have you. But he ain't king, right? In fact, has he won of his career? I think Steph might be doing a better job in this era of getting championships, actually winning championships per capita, basically. But my point is this. I found the name for LeBron. He is the llama. He's the LLAMA. He loves losing alongside multiple all-stars. If you look at his career, he's always going to have an all-star next to him as he loses in finals. JJ Barea has a ring on LeBron's watch. So he's the llama. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Promote that shirt.
Hey.
Yes.
Kevin,
Which you can get on Etsy, I think.
Okay. About to say, you're sleeping on your dollars, bro.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
So
good
that's
stuff.
I got my pettiness out the way. All right. But back
For
to
now.
what I was trying to
done.
transition to.
For now.
Speaking of acting,
Okay.
we've got one gotta go.
Oh.
All right.
Actors? Oh, here we go.
Oh.
So
we about to piss some people
and
off.
the way that we do one gotta go is if we're in the chop it up world, whichever one we say has got to go in the chop it up world, they no longer exist. For example, Beyonce, I think, is gone for most of us.
Who?
Exactly.
Beyonce.
Oh no! Don't get me
Israel
wrong.
Houghton?
I heard him. Don't get me wrong.
Yes. It took me a minute. I was a little slow. Yeah, I was NBA flopping.
Israel Houghton is gone for some of us.
Yeah, purgatory.
So
Poor brother.
here's the one gotta go category for today.
All right.
Denzel Washington movies, Will Smith movies, Samuel Jackson movies, or Morgan Freeman movies.
Oh boy, you ain't right.
And again, this is courtesy of the one gotta go card game.
Oh my goodness.
So this isn't me.
Kevin wants plausible deniability.
I didn't come up with this one.
with this
Right. You picked it.
I was scrolling through. I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna be a good one."
You could have put it back in the stack.
That's a whole deck. Brother, you picked that one. That's a whole deck there. All right, one more time. What's the lineup?
Denzel Washington movies.
Go ahead.
Will Smith, Samuel L. Jackson, Morgan Freeman.
Man.
Oh, that means that No Nick Fury. Ah, that means
Everything goes.
Everything.
Do those movies go away?
Everything goes.
Everything.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. So I'll go first.
Go first.
God, dog.
I am just off the top. I am keeping Denzel movies.
Yeah.
Listen, because if I get rid of Denzel, that means that X goes away.
Yes.
That means that Training Day goes away. So we're not giving up
Titans
Denzel.
goes away.
Yeah, all of Denzel's. No.
Yeah.
You do, Kevin. You do know you just did this backwards, right?
Why?
So everyone else is gone. If you're gonna keep Denzel, oh, we got to pick one. Got to go. My bad.
One got to go.
Yeah, one got to go. So we're picking who we keep first.
Yes. Yeah, we're keeping the ones that we keep, and then the last one. Yeah.
Love these live podcasts. Love them. Love these live.
Eli.
That was a sleeper, man. That one. Yeah, I like that one. Hey,
we'll have to see where that fits.
Hey, he ain't lied about that one.
But I mean, for Denzel, you got that. You got what else? I'm just going through Malcolm X. You got Mo Better Blues. You got
you got a lot, bro.
Philadelphia. You've got Fallen, which is an underrated movie in my opinion. Training Day, Man on Fire, Inside Man.
Yeah. Got so many.
No.
So many.
Wow.
So Denzel's safe on my list.
All right. Well, I'm going with the same suit. Oh dang, Robert just came out the gate.
Like, look,
he said we gotta go. Just came out the gate. Dang. I'm just going to it. I'm going straight for the jugular right now. So for me, I'm following suit. My first one, I already knew that was going to be on the list anyway. Just knowing Kev. So yeah, Denzel. He's staying for me, and for all the same reasons you said. I mean, there's so many movies that I watch continually that have him in it. Pelican Brief. I mean, great movie. I mean, John Grisham movie. I mean, it's good stuff. And even the new Equalizer that just dropped the trailer. Have y'all watched that one yet?
Yes.
I haven't seen the trailer yet.
Not the Queen Latifah Equalizer, which is entertaining just on Sunday night, but
no, we're talking the third movie with Denzel. It looks good. Derry, you need to check it out. That trailer looks legit. It looks legit.
I will.
Yeah.
Good night, man.
Hey, Glory, one of my favorite Civil War movies. Glory. Yeah. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. That was his first Oscar for Denzel. So yeah, Glory is a great movie. So for me, it's Denzel's stand. He's the first one.
Man. I mean, we could easily go 3 in a row. Because I know I'm not getting rid of Denzel.
Yeah, I know I'm not.
I just know I'm not. And even with all the movies that you guys named, man, he's got so many just power. Even if the movie wasn't great, his parts were so. They made such a statement.
Yeah, American Gangster, wasn't that him too?
Oh my God, yeah.
That movie.
American Gangster. That's what I'm saying. They actually kind of helped shape culture.
Yes,
in moments. One of my favorites was Crimson Tide. I loved his part in Crimson Tide.
Hey, yes.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of everything that he had to deal with, being basically the understudy, for lack of a better term. The XO to this aging captain and the distinction that they brought with that part. I just thought that was amazing. What was the one that he did with oh snap. What is her name? Yes, Man on Fire was
talking Deja Vu?
No, it was Queen Latifah was his nurse.
Bone Collector.
Yes.
That was a good flick.
Oh,
that was a good flick.
How do you get that intense in a bed?
Whole time. He was in the bed the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
And it was still powerful.
Yeah. So I can't get rid of it. Can't get rid of it. Denzel.
And even
Denzel
though the
stays.
argument though with Denzel is that in every single movie he's the same way.
And I've said that.
It's not wrong, but he knows where he fits, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but his range. I mean, if you think about, let's compare him and Malcolm X versus him in, let's say, Training Day.
Right.
Completely different ends of the spectrum.
They are. Yes, they are.
His emotional range is insane. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing. Remember the Titans.
I loved it. John Q. Those two movies came out in the same year. He didn't get any Oscar nods for any of those two movies, and I love both of those movies.
Denzelism.
I love John Q is another great movie.
Which one?
So
John Q.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Antoine Fisher.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Antoine Fisher.
All right, so I think it's unanimous. Denzel is safe.
I think he's safe.
Denzel
is safe.
What was the line from John Q? He said, "Oh, you must be from the Slapaho tribe." Oh, Eddie Griffin. Oh, that was one of my favorite lines in that movie. And for you all that haven't seen it, he's talking about the dude that was beating his girlfriend. So he said he was Indian. He said, "Oh, you must be from the Slapaho tribe." I'm like, oh, I screamed in the movie theater. I'm not gonna lie, I screamed. It was great. All right, so we all keeping Denzel.
I'll keep
Denzel.
My next one that I'm keeping is Samuel L. Jackson. I am holding on to Samuel, even with Snakes on a Plane in his repertoire. His other movies make up for it.
Don't forget Deep Blue Sea. That wasn't the best movie either.
Because for me, it's also, if I give up Denzel, then give up Samuel L. Jackson, that means that the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
the whole Marvel Universe, but he's in like 1,000 movies.
Yeah.
And I can't think of anyone that they could have replaced him with. He's the perfect Nick Fury.
No.
Yeah, he's the only perfect Nick Fury.
The only one that would have been I don't know. No.
Who? Name him. I just want to hear who you're thinking.
Who's the dude that way back in the day played the first Candyman? What's his name?
Are you talking about Clarence, whatever his name is?
I think that's his name. He would have been the only one I would have thought would have been close.
It's hard to. It's honestly hard to.
That's not a close second, though.
No, it's not a close second.
Yeah, that's not a close second.
People will say Jamie Foxx. Yeah, no, nope, not Jamie.
As
Foxx.
Nick Fury?
No, I've heard people say that. I'm like, nah, that's not gonna work.
Because even outside from the MCU, Samuel L. Jackson gave us his character from, what was it? Not Do the Right Thing, but from Jungle Fever, the crackhead.
Hey, don't forget the dude that robbed McDowell's.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Wasn't that his first film?
What?
No, I think he did something else before that.
That wasn't his first.
Early on.
It was his first.
Definitely early on.
I think. Yeah, it was early in his career for sure. Yes.
And then also, what was it? Unbreakable and Glass. His role as Mr. Glass in the M. Night Shyamalan movies.
He was great in those.
He got robbed.
Yeah.
He got robbed.
Most definitely.
That was award-winning performance to me. He got robbed.
That's what you said. I'm still not sure
because he got paid. That's why.
I was about to say, Samuel L. Jackson's philosophy was keep me working, and he said that.
Yep.
And that's
keep me working.
When
I don't care. Movies, commercials, plays, keep me working. He told his agent.
Marvel Studios said, "Hey, we want to sign you for an additional 12 movies." He said, "Where do I sign?"
Yep.
12 movies.
Keep me working, because he knows once he's done, once he can no longer act, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And ain't gonna be, at this point, this man literally has generational life-changing wealth.
Yeah, I hear that, Latoya, but
I mean, did he really though? Did he really mess up his? Because that's a cult. That Snakes on a Plane is like a cult movie, meaning people like it's terrible, but it's
so bad. It's so bad. I got to see it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Hey, almost like Pootie Tang. I mean, yeah. I mean, which I still have not seen yet. Yes, Toya, I haven't seen it, and Kia said I got to watch it. So I
that's just to punch another hole in your black card. It's not worth watching.
No, it's not. I don't think I've seen it.
I don't even know where mine is. It's around here,
but
somewhere.
it is a cultural.
First of all, I don't need a card. I can't get rid of this. It only I can wake up and I'm not going to be black anymore. I don't need a card. Trust me.
I get that.
Yeah,
I get that. I'm just saying the only real reason why you would need to watch Pootie Tang at this point.
And CB4. Let's put CB4 in that category.
Oh,
huh?
CB4.
What?
What is CB4?
Oh wow!
What the heck is CB4?
Just type Chris Rock.
What the heck is you ain't gonna
CB4.
tell me?
Just type Chris Rock CB4.
VHS. Toya, I don't even have a VHS player. What are you talking about? I know
Just
Kia
type
does.
Chris Rock CB4.
Okay, I'm typing.
Even Carlos asked, did you just ask what CB4 is?
Carlos, you already know, Carlos. Come on, man. You already know this. Oh, I just mistyped that. What the heck is this? I'm not watching that, man. I am not watching that. No, I am not. No, I'm just looking at images. I am. Why does that look funny though? I'm sorry. Okay, you know what? That screenshot looks hilarious. Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to. Yeah,
it's worth the one watch.
Right. Oh, it's got Charlie Murphy.
One watch.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, and Alan Payne. Okay,
yeah. It's worth the one watch.
I'll give it a watch. Yeah, y'all get off my back. I'll watch it.
Hilarious.
All right, Tori, who are you saving?
I'm saving mainly because of the Marvel Studios and Marvel Universe is Sam Jackson. I mean, it's hands down. There's no Nick Fury, no move. Yeah, it's Sam Jackson. Yeah. Okay. For me. For all the reasons that we just talked about.
Yep.
So I'm keeping Denzel and I'm keeping Samuel Jackson.
Man, the challenge is, as much as I want to break with the order, just cause.
That's what I wanted to do, but I couldn't.
Yeah, because to me, once you get past Samuel Jackson, the stock kind of begins to drop significantly. Yeah. So I'm gonna stick with the crowd at the moment. Samuel Jackson, he's just got his body of work. Man, I'm just scrolling through the stuff right now and the things that he's done. There are some movies that I really didn't think he was all that great in, but I can't. There are movies that I just won't get rid of. I won't get rid of Coach Carter. I'm not getting rid of SWAT. And that's
that was by itself. Flick. That was a good flick.
Yeah. His character in there, of course, Unbreakable and and Glass.
And he was the Hitman's Bodyguard. I don't know if you've seen that.
Oh, both of those movies are great.
Yes. Good movie.
Yes,
now, sir. I could do without, and you know what? I know I'm going against cult fiction. I mean, cult, whatever, the faction, whatever you want to call it. I'm not a fan of Pulp Fiction at all. None whatsoever. None. I was literally, here's the reason why. Because I think I watched it like years later, like 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, Pulp Fiction's great. And this is when everybody was like, it's the best thing. It had that cult following. And I'm watching it and I'm like, what the heck am I watching right now?
Yeah. And
I wasn't feeling it. So I know that goes against a whole lot of people. I don't want a McRoyal with cheese or whatever it was called. I don't know. No, I'm not a Pulp Fiction fan.
I think his best performance as a two-man supporter was Die Hard.
Yep, I can agree with that.
His parts in Die Hard, he was classic.
3 or 4, whichever one. Die Hard.
Die Hard with a Vengeance, and I think Die Hard. Yeah.
It wasn't the first one.
No,
No, it wasn't.
no, because that was
It was Reginald
Mr. Winslow.
Reginald
Right.
Johnson. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Man, he just did some really, really good stuff that's I just don't want to get rid of, because I thought he sucked in State of the Union. Triple X, State of the Union.
Yeah, it was,
Well, I mean, that movie was just,
it wasn't great. It wasn't a great movie. So
no.
Yeah.
Y'all pray for me, because I got a bad habit of watching bad movies over and over, and that's one of them.
But hey, whatever your vice is, man, as long as
right, it could be much worse.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it could be much worse than watching bad movies repeatedly. Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, it could be watching stuff that is
like
not great for you.
Do you know what I watched recently? Just because it was like it came across on something. I was like, They Live.
They Live.
So it was a late 80s, early 90s movie with Roddy Piper. And he basically had glasses that helped him to see that there was an alien invasion already taking place and everything was subliminal. Again, bad movie.
It sounds terrible.
It was, but
it was Roddy Piper. I mean, that's all he had to say.
Exactly.
Yes.
So again, bad movie. I was just like, I got time. I'm working on this website for work. Let me go ahead and do that right now.
Yeah,
it's just something about bad movies in the background. I don't know what that is.
Yep.
It just fits.
Hey, I'm the same way about Napoleon Dynamite. Terrible movie. Terrible.
Oh, I love that movie.
But is it like a terrible movie?
But I love that movie, though, man.
I love that movie. That movie had me crying.
I can't say that that's a terrible movie. I think that it's a movie that it grows on you because at first you're like, what in the heck am I watching? And then as you begin, like you're listening to everything, and it's like, this was comical. This is hilarious.
Yes. When I remember I first came to Oklahoma City, man. They're like, you got to watch this movie. It's great. I'm sitting there the first 20 minutes. I'm like, what the heck am I watching right now? I'm like, this is, by the time I got to the end, and then the whole LaFonda thing, that messed me up. I was like, LaFonda. I was like, oh, okay, this is great. Then he wrote the song. Oh, you know what? At the end, it had me hooked. I'm seriously saying it literally had me hooked.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Carlos asks, what are the options again? So just again to catch everyone up, we are doing One Gotta Go. You have 4 options of which ones are going to go: Denzel Washington movies, Will Smith movies, Samuel L. Jackson movies, or Morgan Freeman movies. So far, all of us have saved Denzel Washington movies. We have saved Samuel L. Jackson movies.
Yep.
Now,
this is weird. You're right. Sometimes you just need to laugh. I'll give you that.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just need a good cackle, and I'm all right with that.
All right with that. So I'm next.
So here we go.
We've got Will Smith movies versus Morgan Freeman movies. So Morgan has the reputation as a great actor. I recognize him first from, wasn't he on Sesame Street?
Yes.
So, that's where you saw him first. I saw him first, of course, was on Sesame Street. So he's had great movies, and someone mentioned Shawshank Redemption, which is a great movie.
That's the movie that if it's on, I'm watching it. Actually, no, that's the movie that if I see it's on, I go to my Vudu and I watch it from the beginning because I want to see it from the beginning. I love that movie. That movie is amazing. And a lot of people don't know that's a Stephen King movie.
Yes. Yes.
Didn't know that.
Some people don't realize that. It's a Stephen King movie, yeah.
So in Morgan Freeman's repertoire, you've got some movies like
Lean on Me, Toya. There you go.
You've got the London Has Fallen, Ulysses Has Fallen, whatever. You've got Driving Miss Daisy.
You mean Olympus Has Fallen?
Yeah, right. Olympus. You've got Wanted.
Yeah.
On the other side, though, you've got Will Smith movies, right? So Will has given us things like Ali, the Bad Boy series,
Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah, Concussion, Focus, the Men in Black movies, Hancock, which is still, I still will watch that if it's.
I like Hancock. I like it a lot.
It's a funny movie to me.
It is a funny movie. Yes,
but he's also had things like The Wild Wild West,
or Earth 2.
Yes. But for me,
hey, you know what though? Don't hate on Wild Wild West was what it was, man.
it was what it was. Right.
You know what? It was I entertained? I was entertained. Was it like far-fetched? And yeah, it's a movie. It's supposed to be.
Ashley trying to get blocked already. Ashley just came in trying to get
she came in all late. Ah, that's my baby. Get him, baby. Get him. Get him.
She walked in like, I don't care what y'all talking about.
Get him, Ashley. Hey, Ashley came in like this. Ashley came in barking. That's great. Yes.
So surprisingly, what may be surprising for some, I'm actually going to hold on to Will Smith and let Morgan go.
Whoa. What? Why?
So for me,
why?
there are some sentimental things in there for me. So one of my first dates with Tarsha, we went to Independence Day, right? So great science fiction. It's a good movie.
Such a good movie.
You know,
it's a fun watch, man. I love that movie.
He did a phenomenal job in Ali, right?
He did.
Hitch is another one that I can watch. I'll watch over and over again. Funny movie.
Right here.
The Men in Black movies are just silly comedies, what have you.
They're entertaining.
Right?
Very entertaining.
So, and then of course the Bad Boys movies. For me, I will watch a Bad Boys movie, and I'm looking forward to the next one that they're finally going to get together. So for me, I'm going to keep Will, because on the other side for Morgan Freeman, although he has a great body of work, right? Although he has a lot of good movies, there's not a lot on there that I'm like, ooh, I couldn't do without. Now, Shawshank Redemption is a good movie, but
actually, we're talking about King James, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Will Smith.
Okay.
King Richard, King James. Which one was it?
King Richard.
It's King Richard.
King Richard. That's what I
which he did good in that as well, right?
Yeah.
And then for me, I'm overdriving Miss Daisy. So part of my militant side is also like, we can let that movie go into oblivion as well. That's just me.
Okay.
So I really thought that I was going to be the only one. I really did. Because I thought about this long and hard, because I absolutely love Glory. And
yeah, but
it's a fantastic movie, and I absolutely love Shawshank Redemption. I do. But when I think of Will Smith, I just don't think of movies. I think of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I'm a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan. And so if I get rid of Will Smith, that means that goes too, which means the new Bel-Air also goes away.
Which is good.
Which is
if you are not watching Bel-Air, or if you've not watched Bel-Air,
it's very good. I was really, really skeptical, but it's very, hey, I don't know who Jeffrey really is, but I ain't messing with that brother. I'm just letting you know right now.
Yeah.
The new Jeffrey? Oh, nah. No, I'm not messing with him. So, best track ever was Summertime. Yes. Oh, also was rapping. So yeah. So for
now I will.
Morgan Freeman played a great God too.
Well, I will put it this way though: we're talking about movies. So we're not talking about everything else that they've done. We're just talking movies.
Okay. All right. My bad. So still doesn't change it. I am. And I'm basing it on this. And I don't care what people say. You can pick on me if you want to. Morgan Freeman's never made me cry in a movie. Will Smith did with Pursuit of Happiness, with that bathroom scene. That got me. The bathroom scene at the very end when he got the job. I'm sitting there like, I'm all right. Oh, what was that? 7 Pounds. Great movie. I don't know if you saw that one or not. Yeah, really, really good movie. Yeah, I'm keeping. Oh God, I don't want to say this. Keeping Will Smith, keeping Will Smith, and sorry, Morgan Freeman, but you've got to go. So yeah. Man. Oh, that hurts so bad.
Wow.
Oh, That one hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That was probably more painful than the kicking Israel to the curb. Yeah.
Wow.
Beyonce was easy.
Oh, Beyonce is very easy to kick to the
That
curb.
was easy. I already knew. Once you gave
left,
that list, I already knew. Yeah.
To the left, to the left.
But everything she wrote in the box to the left, I'm good with that.
Yep.
His impulses.
Right?
That wasn't even an impulse. That was literally selective rage.
Right.
That was selective rage because he looked over and said, "Oh, I'm supposed to be mad right now. Oh, hold on, let me fix this." Yeah. All right, Darian.
If that were anyone else,
right?
Not just that it was Chris. If that were anyone else, that wouldn't have, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna talk to him after. We're gonna have some words after this.
Right.
Tell me I'm lying. Let it be the Rock.
Right.
Sorry,
we're talk to
Latoya.
this brother.
Sorry, Latoya. Yeah, we dismissed Beyonce.
Oh, she's been
here.
gone.
She's been gone. Beyonce, who? What's up, Morris?
Listen, and the Beehive can come for us. It's okay.
Hey, bring it.
I'm ready
Come
for
on. Let's go. We got enough pettiness to go around for everybody.
Latoya, I'll just say this because I love music. I love music of all kinds. I have a statement of I love all good music. Country is neither music nor is it good. That's just my statement. But when it comes to Beyonce, I say the only reason that Beyonce is who she is today is because of marketing.
Here it comes.
Because all Beyonce would be, if without the marketing, she would be basically be the Ralph Tresvant of Destiny's Child. Only difference between Beyonce and Ralph Tresvant is that Beyonce married Jay-Z.
Hit that horn. Wait, don't hit the song yet. Hit that horn, then hit that song. Yes,
bro, you went there. And just to let you know,
give me a T-T-Y. I'm petty all the time.
Hey, just to let you know, Toya, that's Kia's sister. Just to let you know.
Oh, Toya, hey, listen. Sorry. Don't take it out on my boy Tori.
Sorry, you are not sorry.
Toya, it was really nice meeting you. Hopefully, we'll see you again. Trust me, we're great guys. I promise.
In fact, make sure for everybody that is watching, make sure you go over and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes,
the Podcast Show. By the end of the month, our plan is to switch completely over to YouTube.
Yep.
That way we can have the podcast and everything over there.
Man.
I'm not apologizing. Corey, do you need to apologize? Because
she already knows. I don't need to apologize. I'm good.
But there is nothing on any playlist that I have had, will have, or ever think about having that has Beyonce on it.
Not a single one. Not even Pretty Ladies. Nothing.
Morris said, "Fineness will keep you in rotation."
All right, and we're moving. And
well, here's the thing.
I'll let that slide because Darian knows how my feelings are on that.
I'll put it out there. I don't even think she's that fine, to be honest. Not even close.
She wasn't the finest one of Destiny's Child. I'll just say
not even close.
Hey, Kelly.
Who? Not me.
I'll make you.
Good luck.
Y'all listen. We have lit that woman up. We have lit Latoya up. You hear me?
Hey, she ready. Hey,
she ain't coming off it. Like, let's go. Y'all want this smoke right here?
That's what you want right now.
Morris, we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one.
Oh, boy, he talking to me, but I'm tripping.
No, I think he said I'm tripping because I said that Beyonce wasn't the finest one there of that group.
Mr. Jackson.
Come on, Mr. Jackson.
We just gonna have to agree to disagree, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, she's an entertainer.
She is.
Listen, I will give her that. I have never said that she was not an entertainer. She is definitely an entertainer. But so is Bubba the Clown. But that's a whole nother story.
And Michael Jackson.
And watch it now. Watch
And
it.
Carrot Top.
I know. Oh, he said Carrot
Top. Yep.
Top. Yeah. So was Weird Al Yankovic.
I kept listening.
So is Weird Al. Weird Al is a entertainer. Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Why are we getting all caps? Why we getting
all caps?
Why we getting yelled at today? We're getting yelled at and cussed out tonight.
We have hit the zone,
and we have not even.
We are official.
We have not even finished our one. Got to go.
No, we're not. We're at time.
We're at time too, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna go ahead and go over a little.
Let's do it.
We got to get this one. Got to go out.
Hey, Toya, all love. You know that, right? Hey,
oh man,
I'm just fortunate the key is 5 hours behind it, so that's my saving grace right now. I'll apologize later.
Oh, you'll get the call. Oh, it just won't be on air.
Hey, you know what? This should tell you all right now how I feel about Beyonce. I'll go to a Drake concert before I go to a Beyonce concert.
Wee!
I said it. And y'all know how I feel about Drake. Just let you know.
Let's wrap this up. It's getting dangerous. We threatening to break up happy homes. Hold up. Oh, he definitely gonna get the call. Yes, he's gonna get that call. He's gonna have that conversation. All right. So I got to pick the last one.
Yes, you do.
Last.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes, you do.
Will Smith or Morgan Freeman?
What you got?
So my challenge with the two of them, Morgan Freeman. First of all, Morgan Freeman has a deep body of work long before our time.
He does. Yes,
he's got a deep body of work
and a lot of stage work before our time.
Yeah. Right. He
did a lot of stuff.
Actually. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead. You're good.
No, I was just saying he actually did a lot of groundbreaking roles back when
he did.
Black men just weren't getting those roles. He was constantly being selected for these various parts. He really very much was a trailblazer. Again, all before our time. And so for him to have this career to last from as early as I've got is 64.
Scores, not just decades, scores, multiple. I mean,
yeah,
for the past 50 years, 60 years,
60 years, 60 plus years,
60 plus years, man.
60 years to keep working, and to the point now where he's basically executive of his own projects. He's but the other thing that I notice is the weaving in and out with all three of these other actors. There are movies that we'd have to throw out.
That's true.
Right. Yes.
That were, very powerful movies. And what was it that I saw that Invictus, when he played Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. I forgot about that one. Yeah.
His roles in the Batman series. I loved his part in the Batman series.
Yes.
I found a couple of others that
now you see me bucket list. I mean, there's a lot of movies, man.
Yeah,
there's a lot of movies.
A lot of movies. Amistad, his part in Amistad, I loved.
Along Came a Spider. That was a great movie. That's a sequel to that. Yeah, it was. There's a lot of movies, man.
Yeah, he's done quite a bit of work.
7.
I don't know.
7. Ooh, yeah.
That was. I don't know if you guys saw The Last Nights.
I thought you said he looked old at 30.
Well,
that's true. Well, the man's 85 right now, but yes, he's forever looked old. Just to be honest.
Yeah. If you've not seen, this is one that I don't know got a lot of pub, but it's a great movie, and that's Last Nights. I don't think he was great in that one. Yeah, he was great in that one. It's a sleeper. Didn't make it to the theaters. I don't know what it's on now, but I caught it and loved that part. So, and then of course, you got to deal with Will. God dog it. He's got some great movies.
He does have great movies, man. They both do.
Yeah. I love what they did with Karate Kid. I love what they did.
He wasn't in it though,
course.
but yes.
Oh, you're right. He was
He
what was he, director?
He directed,
Or
yes.
producer?
Director,
Was he director or producer?
One of the two.
Okay.
Him and Jada both were on that one.
Of course, Hitch, classic to me.
Yep.
Ali, Focus. I think he killed. Bad Boys, of course. But out of the four of them, to me, who has the most string of of tomatoes? Who has the most string of bad movies? I would have to say is Will. Latoya said, "I don't like Jada."
I don't think many people do, but yeah,
not at this point. Yeah,
not at this point.
So, if I had to let one go, it's going to be, God, dog.
This was hard, man. This one is hard.
This is a difficult one. Yep.
This is probably one of the more harder ones we've done.
I'm probably going to wind up watching one of his films tonight just because I feel so bad right now. But I'm going to let Will go.
I do it. One of us had
Will go.
We couldn't make it a clean sweep. One of us had to let it go.
I'm going to keep. I tend to be the odd man out, and then when we come back to these conversations, I'm the one that look dumb.
No, I struggled with this one.
Yeah, this was not an easy one in any way, shape, or form.
Not at all.
Struggled.
Not at all. Yeah, I get the feeling Will's probably going to continue to produce some really, really great movies now that he's the age that he's at.
Yeah,
right. There's some depth of emotion that hopefully he'll be able to pull out. With films like King Richard, like Emancipation. He's going into this Denzel, Morgan, Samuel Jackson era of his life and career. So, let's hope he can produce like these brothers have. And I think he will. I think I think he'll recover from all this foolishness and continue to produce.
Oh, he will. I mean,
some real good work.
I mean, that whole that span of Will branching out and doing different things started with Hancock and Pursuit of Happiness, because he went back and who was it? Quincy Jones took him under his wing, says, okay, if you want to be successful in Hollywood, these are the things that you need to do. And Will Smith listened. He says, blockbuster movies have these three things. And he talked about the three major things. He said, this is what you need to look for. So Hancock, Pursuit of Happiness, Men in Black,
Independence Day.
Independence Day. I mean, that was I got in trouble for that movie, but that's a whole nother story. You know what? Since we're going over, fellas, pull the chairs up. I don't mind being transparent, because like Ashley's heard me say it, I'm not going to tell you to do something I haven't already done myself. So I'll be vulnerable. If your wife is pregnant and you're supposed to go to the movies with a friend, and we didn't have cell phones back then, we only had pagers, and the only way you can get a hold to them is by going to the movie theater and tell them, hey, I can't see the movie. Don't stay at the movie theater and watch the movie and then go back home 2.5 hours later. Let's not do that. Yeah, I was an idiot. I will say it right now. I was dumb. Pager getting blown up. Thought I was a drug dealer. They thought I was a drug dealer. That brother doing drugs. Man, there were many of makeup sessions from being really, really stupid. I was young, man. I was like 24 years old. I was stupid. I was dumb. So don't do that, fellas. I'm letting you know. I'm helping you out. If you say you're gonna do something, do it.
Do that.
That whole phrase of ask for do it now and ask for forgiveness later. Nah.
No, that don't work.
Do not adopt that philosophy when it comes to your spouse. I'm helping you out right now. Don't do it. But anyway, Independence Day, great movie. So yeah.
All right, so we're definitely over time, but again, all of us saved Denzel. We all saved Samuel L. Jackson. 2 of us saved Will. one of us saved Morgan Freeman. So that's been our show today. We've again, if you come on this show, if you come and watch us, you know we will go through a lot of things in the span of about an hour. We started off talking about Trump and his court case, ended up with stank burgers from In-N-Out.
Stank. Not stank burgers. You went from trash to now stank burgers?
Same difference.
Not totally petty.
Same difference.
But close enough. Not totally.
We explained the acronym that applies to LeBron James. And then we ended up saving movies. So we've had a good show. Again, if you're watching to this point, please make sure that you go over to the YouTube channel, hit the like and subscribe button over there, get the Chop It Up podcast show. We will definitely be switching over there as we move forward later this month. But you don't want to miss any of our upcoming episodes and other videos that we're putting out. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you all next time. Have a great one. Be blessed.